Hello everyone, Gumball here, and welcome back to the Gravity SMP server, where today we're going to continue work around the farmhouse. We're going to work on a barn today. So since last episode, I finished up this kind of pond. We're going to want to put some lily pads on here, I think. And I've done a little bit more mining, but using stone pickaxes, you don't get very far, and I've got to add more wood in. And supports and stuff as well. But yeah, today we're going to work on the barn, which I think will work out pretty nicely up here. So we're going to make the barn pretty much just for storage purposes. So let's get started. So we're going to have an oak wood frame and birch wood plank. Oh, what would it be called? I guess walls, would you say walls, to kind of mix in with the farmhouse. So, we're going to want some pretty big doors, actually. So I'm wondering if this area is big enough. Let's get rid of this tree. Just quickly. And we're probably going to want to start all the way over here. So yeah, this is about right, and we probably want to go about that far. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, which means 2 of these, one of these, and 2 of these gets a pretty small barn. So we're going to put the entrance on this side, I think. So let's put a log there, build it the whole way along, and find the middle. So 1, 2, 3, I'm going to break that one for a sec, 1, 2, 3, break that one, break that one. We don't want an odd thing, so we're going to move this one over, oops, like so, put the birchwood plank there, grab all of these, and we'll have to change that out a bit. So I'm going to have to get rid of these trees and put some dirt down. We're going to want to break these up a bit more and put down some oak. So that's 3 there. We'll want 2. And this gives us a 4 wide door, which is perfect. So now we're going to go up a few blocks. We'll go up probably 4. Yeah, go up 4. And then we'll go up 1 more and go sidewards for a bit of a frame, like so. That gives us our barn frame, and then we can build this up. And barns don't seem to have a kind of midsection, but I'm going to do one anyway. So we're going to go 2 blocks higher than this, then 1 more, and build out sidewards. So 3 blocks higher, I guess. Like so, up until the corner here, and then build that up, like so. And that should be the main front face of the barn complete. Now we'll have to fill this in with birch, like so. Oops. And I kind of wanted a bigger door frame. Ooh, what happened there? A bigger door frame, so that I could put in the big doors, but we might not be able to do that. Build this out 1 just to fill that in, like so, and like so. And there is our door. Now, doorway even. I would like to have the big doors showing and have a smaller gap in between. So we're going to build here the doors. Let's see if this will look any good. Build you up to there. Then these doors usually have a kind of diagonal cross, and I'm going to do it this way. So birch, you, couple birch. We will get rid of this bottom one, and I'll probably put some wood down here, And we're going to want another oak here, so 2 birch oak. An oak here. Let's get that block. An oak there. An oak up here, like so. And then we're going to want to go birch. Oops. I don't know why it's lagging now. It was perfectly fine earlier. And then we're going to want an oak there. And then full border of oak. Like so. And that should hopefully make a pretty good door. Let's have a proper look at it. It doesn't have a perfect middle, which is kind of annoying. Oops. That should be a birch plank. Like so. No, way too big. So we'll have to forget about that. This is, it shouldn't be 4 blocks now that I think about it. It should only be 2. Let me grab my other axe. So it should actually only go about that far out. So having a good looking door isn't really going to work. We could do something else, but I don't think that'll look quite right. So we'll just ignore the door for now. And we're going to want to build out these walls to a decent length. So how long do we want to have a barn? Let's see. Longer than that. Okay, we're on this face we have 4, 8, 12 blocks. So on this face we're going to want at least 24. So that's 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15, 16. Just get those. 16, 17, 18, 19, 20, 21, 22. I'm going to have to get a shovel. 23 and 24. And this will be the length of the barn. So we're going to want to build that up to the height. 1 more block. There we go. And then we can bring the wall across here. So I'm going to have to get rid of all this dirt and a few more trees. But that will be roughly the size of the barn. So I'm going to build the outer shell, terraform the land a bit, get rid of the trees and such, and then we can work on a little bit of detail work. So guys, I'm back, and I have finished the outer shell of the barn. And what we're going to do now is some decoration. So the first thing I'm going to do is lay down the floor, which is going to be coarse dirt. Because I think that works inside of a barn, and we'll also have hay bales mixed in here and there. I currently only have 11, so I'll have to get some more of those for it to be a decent amount, but for now we'll use some of those just for decorative blocks. So just fill this in, and what we'll want to do is I'm going to need to get a lot more oak logs, and I'm probably not going to get this get that done this episode, but we'll want to have supports keeping the whole thing up, including the roof. So let's just fill this in. We're also going to need a few more torches in here for lighting, but then we can use like logs in between every certain amount of blocks to kind of split up all of the chests that we'll have in here, because we'll use this as a storage area. And we may have animals in here too. We may put horses in here, so it's kind of like a storage cross stables, which I think would work. Having a separate stable building would be... it would look pretty much just the same, just half the height, so... might as well use this as the stables, but for that we're going to need some horses first, and some more oak. So, just fill this in. We want to fill that in with coarse dirt. Here, 2, and here. We'll probably also want to add in some grass. Is it dark? Here, let's see. Right here we have light of 6, 5, 7, 8. So we do need one more torch in the middle, actually. And then we'll have some walkways up at the top that we can go across, and it will have storage for our wheat. So let's go make a good few chests and see if this works out mathematically. Hopefully it will. Let's see. Should have another stack. There we go. And my crafting bench should be outside. For some reason I keep going through the window. And let's see. We can make 8, 16. So we're going to go around here. I'll also build the path up to come around here. And then, how are we going to want to do this? We're going to want 1, 2, 3, 4. Then here's where we'll have our first support. Then we'll have 1, 2, 1, 1, 2 for chests. These will probably go maybe another block back. And then we'll have another log here. 1, 2, 1, 1, 2 for chests. Another block. 1, 2, 1, 1, 2 for chests. And that fits in pretty well. We may have... Oops. More back here. Let's see. We're going to want these one more block back. So let's see how it looks like if it's here. Do I mind it hitting the back wall? I might not... Oh no, this isn't going to work. Let's break this chest. Why the texture's breaking on both of them, I don't know. We may have just single chests on either end like that. I'll go change that on the other end as well. So I'll probably move these back like I just said and have single chests at the ends. Like so. So that'll be here. We'll have the log supports here. Have the rafters going along. And over here we'll have some stalls for horses. So I think that will be pretty good. But I think I'll finish up there for this episode. Yeah, we'll finish up there for this episode. So, hope you enjoyed this episode. I'll have to work on decorating that, and then I'll show you what I've done there. I'll also have to get a bit more done on the mines, and then work on that bear statue up in that cave. I haven't fixed that to look a bit better yet. But I hope you enjoyed this episode. If you did, don't forget to leave a like. Let me know that you did, and that you'd maybe like to see some more. Hopefully we'll have all the decoration done in there, and hopefully you'll like that and be able to take something away from it yourself. But yeah, hope you enjoyed. I'll see you again next time for some more Gravity SMP. Bye bye!